Good evening and welcome to Breaking Views on NDTV. I am Ankit Tyagi. Ladies and gentlemen, the heat on Manish Sisodia in the ongoing allegations that everybody is making about the agencies being used against the opposition party, more trouble for Manish Sisodia. We will be talking about that on the show today on Breaking Views. Liquor scam to snooping charges. Now Manish Sisodia is facing a lot of political heat. The Aam Aadmi Party is trying to fight this political crisis, and we'll talk more about how it is going to impact the Aam Aadmi Party. Apart from that, from today on Breaking Views, apart from bringing you diverse views of various sides, we'll also are starting our special focus on the elections. So a new, in fact, segment called Pole Position, which will keep the focus on the top stories from the election states. Lots happening in Karnataka. We'll start the poll focus segment today with what's going on in Karnataka, and we'll get you a story from there as well. So this will be our second segment every day before we say goodbye to you during the course of the show. So let's start with our top story, that is on Manish Sisodia and the charges that he is facing. Now, the agency's heat on Manish Sisodia continues to singe the Aam Aadmi Party. Already in the Enforcement Directorate custody in the alleged liquor scam case. Now, one more case has been registered against him, against Mr. Sisodia, the former Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi. This pertaining to the feedback unit which the Aam Aadmi Party had constituted during the year 2015 and 16. Now, there are two aspects to it. One, the CBI case pertaining to, forged receipts, information not been given to the Lieutenant Governor when it came to the people, those who were, in fact, employed in this feedback unit. And also an allegation that 36 lakh rupees were bungled or were misappropriated under the ministry of Mr. Manish Sisodia in name of this feedback unit. The other charge which the Congress is levelling regarding the feedback unit, Sandeep Dixit of the Congress party had gone ahead and said that there should be an NSA inquiry, the NIA inquiry, I beg your pardon, because they believe that at this moment the feedback unit was in 2015-16 was used to snoop on their political opponents. The Aam Aadmi Party used this unit under the Vigilance Department to keep an eye on their political opponents. Now, this comes in a series of attacks as far as the opposition is concerned. The opposition, Aam Aadmi Party, Congress and other political parties, RJD, the BRS are saying that ED and CBI are an extension of the Bharatiya Janata Party. But as the year 2024 election nears, is this going to have, these kind of investigations, are they going to have a huge impact on the political fortunes of Arvind Kejriwal and his political startup, the Aam Aadmi Party? We'll talk about that. But before it, let's just listen in to what Arvind Kejriwal said when he was asked a reaction on this very issue.
CBI has registered another case against
Let's talk about the कूड़ा यार. ये तो रोज ही तुमसे बात होती है. वो भी कूड़ा ही है.
सर मनीष जी के खिलाफ सीबीआई ने एक बार फिर से
उसको अलग से करेंगे यार. अभी वो तो सारा दिन वही चलता रहता है. काम भी तो कर लो थोड़ा सा.
So Arvind Kejriwal saying that this allegation is also garbage. The Aam Aadmi Party trying to brush it under the carpet. But the troubles for Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia are only increasing. Is this, as Arvind Kejriwal tweeted, a way to keep Manish Sisodia in custody for a long time? The BJP, meanwhile, has sharpened its attack on Arvind Kejriwal himself, saying he should be the one who should be investigated in the feedback unit case.
अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को एक मॉडस ऑपरेंडी अपना लिए हैं. वो आदत हो गई है उनको कि भ्रष्टाचार करो, अपराध करो, नियमों का उल्लंघन करो, मौलिक अधिकार का हनन करो और जब पकड़े जाओ तो विक्टिम कार्ड खेलो. तो अब दिल्ली उनके झांसे में नहीं आ सकती. अब दिल्ली चाहती है कि इन सारे केसेस में कड़ी जांच हो और दोषियों तक पहुंचा जाए. जो दोषी है उसको कड़ी सजा मिले.
Very quickly, so what's this feedback unit case, the new, in fact, investigation that Manish Sisodia is now going to face? CBI has registered a case against Manish Sisodia in the feedback unit case. The fresh FIR against Sisodia, this is after the liquor policy. He is already under the custody of the Enforcement Directorate. Now, Sisodia is accused of conspiracy, forgery in this fresh FIR, which has been registered by the CBI. The CBI says unlawful creation of the unit caused 36 lakh rupee loss to the exchequer. The unit allegedly was created by Sisodia as he was the vigilance minister. It was under him. The unit allegedly was used to spy on government officials and politicians. The allegation of the opposition is that it was also used to spy on even the Supreme Court or various High Court judges and other senior people across the judiciary as well. Is there any credence to what has been made in these accusations, and how is it going to impact the Aam Aadmi Party's political fortunes? Very quickly, squaring off on this very issue, I'm being joined by my two guests at this moment. Dr. Manoj Rajoria, Bharatiya Janata Party MP Lok Sabha, is joining us this evening. We also have Reena Gupta, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Thank you so much to both of you for joining me on the broadcast. Mr. Rajoria, I want to start by asking you, sir, one allegation after another. Now, Arvind Kejriwal is saying that this is just a conspiracy to keep Manish Sisodia behind prison because the Aam Aadmi Party's rise is something that the BJP is scared of.
No, there is no issue of the scared from Aam Aadmi Party. I think the controversial statement of the Shri Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia earlier, he was saying that if we have done any corruption, Manish Sisodia should be caught and sent into jail. Now the agencies have found and got the investigation, and now the strong allegation of the corruptions are there on Manish Sisodia. On behalf of them, he is behind in the jail. And now the matter is under the judiciary, but he is do not believing in judiciary. Now he is alleging again the BJP. So this is absolutely a duplicate role of the Aam Aadmi Party and the Arvind Kejriwal. They are crying again and again and doing corruption again and again. So now the modus operandi of the Aam Aadmi Party is, I think, has been exposed now. Everybody is knowing the corruption, especially in the scam of this liquor matter. Okay. This policy of the liquor, it was made for the benefit of the liquor mafias. So now I think he should believe in all the agencies as well as judiciary also.
Right. Reena Gupta, these are allegations being made. Cases have been registered. Investigation will go on. How do you think Mr. Kejriwal says the Prime Minister is behind this? He tweeted, you are going and taking the attack on the Prime Minister, saying that the Prime Minister is behind this conspiracy to keep Mr. Manish Sisodia behind bars. Is the Aam Aadmi Party at this moment suggesting that the conspiracy which is taking place is at the behest of the Prime Minister?
Ankit, it is very clear that the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, are rattled with the rise of Aam Aadmi Party and the growing popularity of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. Since 2014, 211 MLAs, MPs from various parties have joined Bharatiya Janata Party. Not a single person they have been able to break from Aam Aadmi Party. This is not a fight against corruption. This is a fight to basically destroy Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal, because the model of governance that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has presented to this country,
right,
that common people can have access to good education, good hospitals, the uneducated and criminals of Bharatiya Janata Party do not have anything to show.
But
so
Reena,
what they do,
don't you think that this is the same kind of allegation or the same kind of argument?
You did not interrupt the BJP leader. Please allow me the courtesy to complete.
First of all, I gave you uninterrupted time to make your point. This is not an election speech. You can't go on and on. I also asked him a question. I asked you a question. I'm asking you a counter question. Please allow me the privilege to ask that. I'm the host of this show, so let me conduct this. May I ask you, ma'am, at this moment, like you are saying that the BJP is scared of the rise of the Aam Aadmi Party. Let's let's take the example of the 2023 elections. In the states which where the elections have already taken place, Aam Aadmi Party was not a player. The states where the election is taking place, you are trying to find political ground. Why should the BJP be wary of the Aam Aadmi Party, where largely, even if you fight these elections, you are going to actually help the BJP by splitting the anti-votes?
Because BJP has been used to Operation Lotus against all political parties. We have seen how they have snatched away power in various states, whether it's Madhya Pradesh, it's Goa, it's Maharashtra, but it is only against Aam Aadmi Party that their Operation Lotus has not worked. And it is only after the Delhi MCD loss, they have not been able to digest the Delhi MCD loss. And you saw very clearly how they did not allow the mayor elections to happen for more than 2 months.
Right.
In the same way, right now what they are doing is they've gone out on a witch hunt against Aam Aadmi Party. But we are used to this. From the beginning, there have been allegations against our MLAs, 150 cases.
Okay.
You saw most of those MLAs the charges have been dropped. Our leader has told us that we should all be ready to go to jail, and we are all ready to do that.
Okay, Mr. Rajoria,
we are
Dr.
not
Rajoria,
scared of this tactics.
you are hearing what the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson is saying. They are saying that for other political parties, you've been able to break those political parties. The BJP has successfully been able to conduct the so-called Operation Lotus in various political parties. Whether it's the Congress, we have seen what happened in Maharashtra, and we have seen the government's turn in fact, Madhya Pradesh and also in Karnataka. Because you've not been able to break the stronghold of the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, that's why it's a bid to finish them off.
I think they are taking shelter of the people of the Delhi and behind this victory. So we respect the democracy and the people of the Delhi that they gave the responsibility to Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal to do their best. But what is happening on the matter of the education and the health, they are crying. First of all, my serious objection on the spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. She is saying that the illiterate people of the BJP. So I think this is a strong objectionable thing. She should apologize on this one. How she can see that a BJP person are the illiterate person. I am also a medical doctor. And how she can claim about all the BJP party and how she can say that we are illiterate people. So this is the arrogancy and ego of the Aam Aadmi Party leaders you can see. They are just accusing everybody of the BJP and every leader of the BJP. I think they have got the right of the corruption from the democracy. And if the agencies and fighting their leaders in the corruption, they are saying that we have a strong hold, that's why we are scared. We are not scared. They are scared. That's why they are coming. They are do not believing in the judiciary system.
Sir,
they should
go.
They should say that sir, we are not doing right.
This
they are
taking
the name of the Honorable Prime Minister.
Dr. Rajoria.
They cannot say the name of the Honorable Prime Minister.
Dr. Rajoria. Sir, everybody can.
So how she is using the name? Yes,
everybody can. I mean, there are leaders of your party who have, in fact, nobody should use any kind of bad language for any political leader. But the fact is, sir, how do you answer? It's just not the Aam Aadmi Party. The opposition leaders are saying there is a huge increase in the number of cases against opposition leader. Be it BRS, be it Aam Aadmi Party, be it RJD, wherever the BJP faces some sort of political challenge, ED and CBI is unleashed.
Sir,
leaders, those who have been facing serious charges, those who join the BJP,
sir, of course,
there is a cold trail on those cases, sir.
Sir. No, sir, you give me a sufficient time. I will explain what is the main issue. What is the main issue in the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and the ethics of the BJP. No, there is no possibility or no chance or no attitude or nothing is there possible in leadership of the Narendra Modi ji. No BJP person can do and think about any kind of the correction.
Sir, there are charges
of bribery.
Sir, there are charges of bribery against the BJP MLAs in Karnataka. Mr. Yedurappa has faced serious charges. Janardhan Reddy, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari, all of them are facing serious charges. Once they joined the BJP, the investigation agencies have gone on a cold. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Sir, try to give me, sir, please try give me sufficient time to explain my things. So we will come on this, whatever the names you have told. But first I am saying that this thing, that in leadership of the Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, you will not find any corruption charges on our government. Now, this is the other political parties or the leaders or name you are taking. Already, of course, they have the serious allegations and the proof against them. They have done the serious corruptions, and now they are fighting and uniting together to say that we are okay, we are nothing is there, this is political issue. No, sir, no political issue. And the which name you are taking, those names, they have serious allegation. The agencies are thinking and investigating them. Why they are just protecting themselves and going
till
behind
the time
them?
the investigation
Why?
is on, they are being made chief ministers. Hemanta Biswa Sarma has been made chief minister because he's come from a different party and he's now with your party. But let me get in Reena Gupta. Reena Gupta, Aam Aadmi Party used to do the same
investigation
thing. You
is going
wanted
on.
people to
I
resign
think
on
we
mere
should believe in the
allegations of
judiciary
corruption.
whenever-
You are facing these charges now on
So you will
now at this
do-
moment. Sir, let me get the spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party as well. This is the same tactic that the Aam Aadmi Party and Mr. Kejriwal used to deploy before you became a political party or before you came into power. Now, just because the tables have been turned on you, you're crying foul.
Ankit, as you very well know, that this is a party that has come out of the anti-corruption movement, and anybody who's corrupt should be behind bars, whichever political party they belong to. But since the time Modi ji has been elected the Prime Minister of this country, 95%, and I quote this figure from records, 95% of the cases have been against opposition leaders. Conviction rate is less than 1%. So you are going around a witch hunt against opposition leaders.
Ma'am, but technically
without
that is not
any
true.
Evidence. Let's take the case of Mr. Manish
Technically,
Sisodia.
that's not true, ma'am. The conviction rate is decided on the number of cases which are going on and the conviction which comes into those cases. Out of the 25 cases at the ED, which are on the trial stage right now, ED has been able to secure conviction in 24 of those cases. So the conviction rate is actually 96%.
No, absolutely not. I'm talking about ED cases. The conviction rate is less than 1%.
You are talking about the number of registered cases, ma'am,
cases.
not the cases which have already been decided by the court.
Yes. So because there is very little evidence against, against the accused in all of these cases, you can go on for a long time harassing people where the process becomes the punishment.
Okay.
Let's take the case of Mr. Manish Sisodia. You look at the charge sheet, you look at the supplementary charge sheet, Manish Sisodia's name is not there. Have you shown any recovery? Zero. Zero paisa recovery. Any quid pro quo? No. Any money trail? No. And yet he is behind
But
bars.
Reena ji, all that has to be taken in cognizance when the trial starts, no?
Complete, Ankit? On the other hand, like you rightly said, in Karnataka, the contractors of Karnataka gave a letter that they're being asked for 40% bribe. That's my first example. Second example, Conrad Sangma. I did not call him corrupt. Mr. Amit Shah, when he was campaigning, he called him the most corrupt leader. What happens after elections? You have a Gathbandhan with their party and Conrad Sangma overnight becomes uncorrupt.
Okay,
So
Mr. Rajoria, I'm completely out of time. Mr. Rajoria, last 10 seconds to you. You've heard what Reena Gupta is saying. She took some names as well. Is there double standards? And that is why the credibility of the agencies is also under the question mark under the BJP.
Sir, I think the spokesperson of the AAP, madam, she have taken place of the judiciary. She is just presenting all the things that there is no.
Sir, the Chief Justice of India
I think
said
whatever the facts she is presenting before the media.
He did not interrupt you.
I am not.
He did not interrupt you.
Sir, I was not interrupting her.
Reena ji, he did not interrupt you.
Sir, I was
Please
not
extend the courtesy
interrupting
to him
her.
as well. Go ahead, sir.
Sir, I was not interrupting. I was not interrupting her. Now he should allow me to speak.
Go ahead, sir.
I think so. So, sir, I think she have taken place of the judiciary, and she is just behaving like any judge. And she's if they have some these kind of the data, they should put before the judiciary. They should put all these things before the judiciary. How they want the judiciary should come to AAP office and they should verify from the AAP office. Then AAP office and AAP official leaders will decide that
I'm completely
these allegations
out
are
of
true or
time
not.
on
The
this. I have
facts,
to
whatever
move to my
that
next
see.
segment.
I
The
think
fact remains, and I thank both of you for joining me and putting forward the views of both of your political parties, the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. This you'll keep hearing this, ladies and gentlemen. It's election season, and from 2023 as we go into 2024. But the question is the process being made a punishment as far as these cases are concerned? Let's just move on to our special segment, the poll position. We will talk about various election states, get you all the latest from those states in this, starting today with Karnataka, where Mr. Yediyurappa, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka and senior leader of the BJP, he first-hand witnessed the rift within his own political party. In fact, at this, Mr. Yediyurappa was forced to cancel a BJP election campaign in Chikmagalur district after being hit out by party workers apparently supporting the party National General Secretary C.T. Ravi. Now, Mr. Ravi had dismissed Mr. Yediyurappa's declaration that his son B.Y. Vijendra would contest from the family stronghold of Shikaripura in Shimoga district in the upcoming elections, which triggered the factional war which you saw today. Dramatic scenes, ladies and gentlemen, and B.S. Yediyurappa had to, in fact, cancel this rally and had to go back. Now, this is taking place at a time when the Bharatiya Janata Party is hoping to return to power in the state of Karnataka. Riddled with the corruption allegations, riddled with the allegations of internal factionalism, this is going to be one of the biggest challenge as far as the BJP is concerned. And in the elections which are going to be announced there in just a short while from now, in just few days from now, this is going to be possibly something that the senior leadership of the BJP, the central leadership, will actually have their task cut out to figure the internal defections, the problems, the fissures within the party. Because this is going to make it possibly easier for the Congress to try and snatch the only southern state that the BJP has in its kitty. All right, moving on now and staying, in fact, with the state of Karnataka. Another big story that came out from the state of Karnataka, which has created a lot of political furor, counter reactions, allegations of corruption once again coming in. That too on, in fact, a highway which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi just few days after the Prime Minister inaugurated the highway, the Bangalore-Mysuru highway, and said that this is going to be a game changer. Just days after that, there have been massive cracks and damages which have been seen on this highway. The work of repair is going on. Now, this leads to the question, was this done in a hurry so that the Prime Minister could come and utilize this opportunity to, in fact, start campaigning in the state which is due for polls? Because what you are seeing on your screens right now are visuals of today, where the damage was being repaired on a newly built highway. Embarrassment for B.S. Bomai, embarrassment for the central government, for Prime Minister and Mr. Nitin Gadkari as well. Now, this has triggered a political war of words. D.K. Shivkumar tweeted very quickly as soon as this news report came in, and he says, where in the world does a road become damaged a day after inauguration? In Karnataka, welcome to the land of 40% commission. The Bangalore-Mysore Expressway decided to speak for itself, exposing once again deep-rooted corruption under the Bharatiya Janata Party. That was a sharp attack by D.K. Shivkumar. Now, reacting to that, in fact, the Chief Minister took it upon himself to react to D.K. Shivkumar, and he said, the Chief Minister, Mr. Bomai, said, Congress is trying to politicize the situation. Language used by Mr. D.K. Shivkumar is not appreciated. We are doing everything as per the law. He's the man who is the face of the BJP right now and in a very, very difficult spot at this moment going into this election year. Just take a look how this has now become a very important critical election issue in the state of Karnataka. Take a look.
इस एक्सप्रेसवे से मैसूरू और बेंगलुरु के बीच का समय अब आधे से भी कम रह गया।
A portion of the 119-kilometer long, 8,480 crore worth Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway, barricaded and shut for repairs. Just one day after Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the crucial infrastructure project in pole-bound Karnataka, as officials scrambled to repair the high-profile expressway, where the steel plates on some road joints were found damaged. A political war broke out between the Congress and the BJP government over the issue. Karnataka Congress chief D.K. Shivkumar tweeted calling Karnataka the land of 40% commission and accusing the BJP government of what he called deep-rooted corruption.
This shows the evidence for the low quality work and the corruption of the BJP government, which exceeds 40%.
उनका स्टेटमेंट को कौन मान रहा है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर उनको स्टेटमेंट में दम है तो, शक्ति है तो, क्यों इतना बड़ा संख्या में, लाखों संख्या में हमारा प्रधानमंत्री जी का प्रोग्राम में भाग ले रहा है?
More controversy over the expressway after this protest by the opposition JDS today at a toll plaza on the expressway alleging irregularities in toll collection. What was thought out to be a smooth travel for commuters taking the Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway has become a hassle. This after multiple protests backed by political parties demanding reduction in toll fees. In Bengaluru with Govind, Shrija for NDTV.
So every day, and this is just an example of how everything in the state of Karnataka and also in the other states where elections are going to take place will turn political. Every single day we'll keep the focus here on Breaking Views with Pole Position. Thank you so much for tuning in. News and updates continue on NDTV tonight.